established Stormwind, the dwarves of Cosmodan honoured the elements of fire through a festival and revelry. At the start of summer, dwarves of all clans would gather to celebrate around the bonfires. The Wildhammer hosted the festival in their foothills. The wisest and eldest of their shamans, known to some as wild sages, would tell stories around the bonfires. One such tale told of the origins of the wild sage pilgrimage, carried out at the end of each summer, in the wake of a fiery shooting star. The story tells of the first wild sages witnessing a brilliant burning streak shooting across the summer night sky. Believing it as an auspicious sign from the spirits of fire, they followed it, climbing high into the mountains of Don Moreau, where they saw it dart to the northeast. Following the star as it illuminated the crags and foothills of Cosmodan, the wild sages watched from afar as it briefly settled over the second highest mountain in the land. Marked forever as an important natural landmark for the Wild Sage yearly pilgrimage, this mountain would later house the great Wildhammer fortress of Grim Batol. The Wild Sages followed the star over rolling hills and vast riverlands under open skies, a journey through lands rich with elemental spirits, another auspicious sign. It is said that the pilgrims even witnessed the great star dancing among the thunderstrikes atop the northernmost mountain in these highlands. As the star swept northwest across the sea, the Wild Sages crossed the narrow channel into the human lands, where they found another celebration underway. Having already established trade with Cosmodan, the ancient humans were quick to welcome the exhausted pilgrims into their midsummer celebrations. as the wild sages learned the maypole dances, and the dwarves taught the Arathi how to weave blossom lights. Both races shared in their stories and customs under the warm summer skies. Around the bonfire, the Arathi elders spoke of the dwarf's star and how this elemental spirit and others like it made its home in the untamed valley to the north. Continuing their journey, the wild sages passed into the valley, where they set their eyes upon majestic winged creatures soaring high in the sky. Above them, on ember-lit wings, circling high above the tallest peak of the land, the wild sages saw their star, like a glittering torch in the summer sky. Come, share a story.